Hi everyone, welcome to another DIY video. So today I was supposed to tell you about how to refinish a piece of wooden furniture, and I had good intentions. I recently redid a Cedar Chest that I had purchased a few years ago from a thrift store, and unfortunately my videos of me doing all that hard work were lost. So you know, technology sometimes technology is not our friend. So I do not have the step-by-step instructional video of how I refinished the piece of furniture, but I can show you the finished product and tell you that there are amazing furniture refinishing tutorials on this great resource that the library has known as Creative Bug. It's a free service you can use with your library card. You just go to our website, miltonpubliclibrary.org, and under the online tools tab, you'll see a link there to Creative Bug. And just by doing a simple search for furniture refinishing, you can find several tutorials, even a full class with several sessions. And they're really good, and they'll tell you everything you need to know about refinishing a piece of furniture. This was my first time doing one, and it was definitely hard work. It's not necessarily a simple task, but it's fun, and if you do have a piece of furniture that you like and just want to give it a little upgrade, I highly suggest you give it a try. It can be a wonderful project to complete. So this is the cedar chest that I redid, and it looks a little rough, but the reason for that is I went with a farmhouse finish, so it's not smooth. I mean, in terms of tone and color, I want it to be this farmhouse gray. The original color underneath was a white birch, and the previous owners had painted it with this sticky black paint with like a gold dry brush over the top, so the finish was extremely dark, and there's at least 4 layers on it, so it took a long time for me to strip and sand and scrape off all the old finish and then sand it down and add the new finish to it. And I even, of course, because I love chickens, I did a little stencil of a hen and a baby chick. But this is the original hardware, and this is a false drawer. It does not pull out. The design of this chest is considered mid-century modern, and you can see the lock is missing for the chest. That's because I removed it. The Cedar Chest Company had a recall on all of their locks because the latch would get stuck, and there were cases where children were climbing inside the chest, you know, for hide and seek or whatever reason, and unfortunately they got locked inside and trapped, and then they actually suffocated, because these are cedar chests that are meant to keep the air out. It's called an aroma seal, and that is to protect whatever you store in the chest. But unfortunately, that is what happened, and so all the locks were recalled. For safety reasons, I removed the lock, and I have not yet ordered a replacement, and I might not. There really is no reason for me to lock the chest since it stores my son's stuffed animals. But you can see it has the official Lane crest on there, and I want to show you something else about that's unique to Cedar Chest. and that is how to tell exactly how old my piece of furniture is. So there is a unique feature that comes with a Lane Cedar Chest, and it's important to know this if you ever come across one at a thrift store or rummage sale, and that is the serial number actually tells you the exact date that your piece was created. So in the case of my chest here, it was created on 11, and the 05 means 5th of 54. So the serial number read backwards is the actual date of production. So the cedar chest was created on November 5th in 1954. And it's in really good condition actually for how old it is. There's no water damage, no broken boards. I have the original hardware, and so choosing to reseal it, restain it, reseal it, fix up the exterior to something that I could enjoy in my home, I think was a good decision. So again, no step-by-step video from me today, but I would really, really, really encourage you to check out Creative Bug. It's free to use with your library card. You just make an account and you can keep track of the classes you're taking, the tutorials you've watched. They have instructions and often printable PDFs, and it's not just furniture redos, and there's sewing and knitting and all kinds of really cool crafts, especially in the winter when it's cold and maybe you don't want to get out so much, or maybe we're all still stuck at home. It's good for boredom busters. Another great video that I found on Creative Bug is they actually have expert advice on flea market finds and like thrift store shopping. So when you're out there looking and when it's safe to go out and maybe shop for fun, you do see a piece of furniture like the cedar chest over here, or something else that catches your eye, they'll teach you how to spot a good find. So I hope you all are well and that you're brave enough to give furniture refinishing a try. I know it took a lot of courage for me to take the tools and the supplies and get to work on something like this. I've never done a project this way before, but I think the reward is worth the effort, and so again, I encourage you to give it a shot and check out Creative Bug. We'll see you next time.